Unscannable 33.
Finding truth is like peeling an onion. The more layers you peel, the more you cry. Some people have no interest in truth and are happy to believe lies. This is because they've fallen victim to the lifetime of intense and complex propaganda that's pushed to them. For those of us who are less susceptible to mind control techniques, there are stages to go through during the process of waking up. We are being woken up because they want a revolution to bring about social changes and create a geopolitical climate for a new age. A nirvana, the elite's utopia, the golden age, they call it. For those people on the liberal left who think they are actively involved in making positive change in the world via charities, NGOs, or a protest movement, think again. You've been duped. To believe that a state institution or a popular culture will accurately inform or lead you into a solution to the injustices of the world is just plain naive. For it's the same institutions educating you that are perpetrating the crimes. These organisations are masters of perception management and experts at creating their own critical analysis and making it appear to come from independent sources. Education and the mass media will never let you know how deeply ingrained the corruption really is, and these sources will never discuss the purpose, origin, and connectivity of this cancer in society. No real cures, just a never-ending series of treatments for the symptoms. Join this, join that, donate here and protest there. Everything will be alright. This strategy sounds familiar, doesn't it? Big Pharma hold a monopoly on your health, using the same psychological techniques governments and religion use on your mind. This symptomatic approach to things helps keep the lie alive while appearing to seek truth.
Want you to make me feel like I'm the only girl in the world, like I'm the only one that you'll ever love, like I'm the only one who knows your heart, only girl.
For an honest and comprehensive analysis of the mechanisms of control, division and oppression, one must go well outside the military-industrial academic complex. Initiate your own interdisciplinary education. This is a form of cultural deprogramming and can have a radical and profound effect on some people. Everyone who goes on this journey and successfully navigates the minefield of misinformation like aliens, 2012 and all the new age mumbo jumbo, they eventually come to the same place. The ancient Dionysian, Bacchanalian, Eleusinian, Orphic and Mithraic mystery schools. Their craft is the science of mind control. Essentially, you're educating yourself about the history of the oldest and most powerful gang on the planet. The art of deception is their game. This art involves beguilement, bluff, mystification, and subterfuge. They run the most powerful yet invisible public relations campaign, running simulative and dissimulative operations simultaneously. They make it publicly known that they lie, while employing camouflage and concealment techniques to weave a collective psychology to not only convince masses of us to trust them, but nearly all of us not to even see them. The victim of a simulative and dissimulative attack will show signs of doublethink and suffer from the anxiety of knowing that in order to fit into the culture matrix groupthink, they must lie to themselves. And that's where false reassurances and directive compliments come in. This art is now an advanced science. These people are so deep into your culture. It's the days of the week, the months of the year, the hands on the clock. They own your perception of time itself. It's in all their logos, corporate, state, and religious. You know, they're all branches of the same thing anyway. Everyone knows that. Right in the back of their mind, there's a little part that knows that. But unfortunately, these people have got such a hold on the rest of our minds that they're able to direct our thoughts, dreams, and behaviour. They dream of a time when words like hope, rebellion, freedom, and resistance don't exist, and there is just them in their utopia and a series of purpose-engineered creatures, little people, because don't forget, as far as they're concerned, we are just little people.
I need the old Blade Runner. I need your magic.
It was quit when I come in here, Brian. I'm twice as quit now.
Stop right where you are. You know the score, pal. You're not cop, you're little people.
Useless eaters, the unwashed masses, cannon fodder. That's how they really see us. And they believe that they are gods on earth, here to complete God's work in perfecting man, perfecting matter. They believe in a higher religion, higher than the Abrahamic religions. It's a religion where they do as thou wilt. Their transhumanist future is coming. All the science fiction that they produce is just propaganda for the future. So when it arrives, when the changes happen, we'll just go along with them. Terms like genetic singularity, post-genderism, and a nano divide are all being bandied about. There's big funding behind this, and they are going ahead with it. Pretty soon, when the RFID chip is offered to us, we'll be so ready for it, we'll be begging. They'll offer a 20% discount at the local supermarket for everybody who's chipped, and people will be fucking queuing up to get it.
This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
RFID now is a boom industry, with billions of RFID units in various shapes and sizes all over the planet. At the moment, it's a voluntary option for humans, but how long until it's compulsory? Cybernetics have been with us for years. If you think back to products like Pacemaker, that's a cybernetic device. The same company that used to make Pacemaker are now called Cyberonics. Look them up and have a look at what they make. A neural implant that can treat anxiety, depression, bulimia, anorexia, epilepsy, and many other conditions. The transhuman agenda is well underway, and most people are completely oblivious to the fact that it exists at all. People today still will think you're mad if you try to talk to them about RFID chips in humans, because that has been stereotyped in the popular media as being something that all the nutcases talk about. I think these arseholes have a scary future planned for us. And I don't know if talking about it or doing anything about it is necessarily going to change anything. In fact, I think it might actually help them along their way. But I don't know what else to do. And I figure if we're going to go down anyway, the best way to go down is fighting.
Unscannable 33.